Hey, Brad, thanks. I heard people say you can buy a powerful domain and retheme it by putting up content that isn't in the niche and use keyword-rich anchor text link to link out to your money site. But knowing that the backlink profile of your domain has to match your niche is what makes sense to me. So this was a question where I was talking about Google, Google's recent guideline update said that um shit, I might have had a meeting that I'm supposed to be at. I just now realized that. Google's guideline said that buying expired domains and repurposing them for link equity is against their terms of service and everything else. Yeah, well, that's true. But if you buying and it even says in their search guidelines or whatever, it even says though, if you buy a domain that you not retheme it, but you repopulate it with content in the same topical category, then that's fine. That's what we've been doing at Semantic Links now for 2.5 years. And that's why it works. Because remember, links without relevance don't provide any value anymore, except for particularly strong links, which is hard to come by. So for the common types of links that most sites are going to get, they're not going to be those really, really high authority links. So if they're not relevant, they're not providing value. So if you buy a domain and you retheme it to something completely different, you've just rendered those backlinks irrelevant, meaning they're not effective anymore. So you might as well start with a new domain. So instead, because yeah, you can still claim the third-party metrics, DR, DA, et cetera, but it's not providing any value. So I base everything on relevance. And so we hunt down domains that are already topically relevant to the categories that we need them in. And we look at their backlink profile, make sure the backlink profile is topically relevant to what it's pointing to. So that when we buy the domain and put new content on it in the same or closely related topical category, all the backlinks are still valid and relevant, providing value. That makes sense. And that's why that still works. Okay. Do you still use expired domains? Yes, we do. Since it would be hard to measure the traffic if it's expired, I don't measure the traffic. I'm pushing relevance through those. Some get traffic, some don't, but I'm pushing relevance. That's the purpose of that for me. I also recommend that you do squeeze some links into your campaign that have traffic. So buy some guest posts or niche edits where you're really buying traffic statistics. I think that's effective. And I don't sell those kind of links, but I do have a couple of vendors that I use for those for my own agency. Just to be clear, guys, I do mix some links with traffic in that I get from other vendors, but I use primarily semantic links because I'm pushing relevance. But there is a validating factor for links with traffic, which is why I also sprinkle a few of those into my campaigns. Okay.